Good afternoon. My name is Chris Hecht, and I'm the Fire Chief with the Sister Bay Liberty Grove Fire Department and the President of the Door County Fire Chiefs Association. It's Friday, March 20th, and we're ramping up in the county and the state, the country, and the world for the COVID-19 pandemic. And I'd like to talk just briefly about our efforts and the efforts of the Door County Fire Chiefs in general, and specifically about the great response we've had for requests, the great response we've had for our requests for volunteers. We've had over 200 people sign up to volunteer to help their friends and neighbors in this wonderful community that we all call home, Door County. When people ask me what they can do, I say, do what Door County does best. You rise up, you band together, you work together to meet the challenge, and we're seeing that hands down. And not just our group, but when I talk to other community-based groups across Door County, the response to this, as expected in Door County, is phenomenal. And thank you all for that. I'd just like to talk a little bit about what we're seeing as a group that's trying, one of many groups that's trying to coordinate volunteers. We have an online presence that allows you to sign up. It works very well. It's very simple, creates a great spreadsheet for us so that we can schedule you at your convenience for tasks around your community and where you live. One of the issues we're finding is when we try to schedule you and we try to call you on your cell phone, you don't answer. And it's very hard for us to confirm your availability and your want to perform whatever it is if you don't answer your phone. So please, if you see a number, I know we're all a little afraid to answer numbers that we don't know, especially at this time. Unfortunately, we can't put our numbers out there, or we don't want to put our numbers out there for the same reason, unfortunately. So what we're doing is we've created a number that we can leave on your voicemails after we've called you with a time to volunteer. Please call us back. We're also trying to email it to some of you as well, so that you have it will be a secured number and you can call us back on that number. Again, in this time of need, I understand, please try to answer your phone. And then a little bit more about volunteering with our group and the other groups is, we understand the want and the need to volunteer right now. Everybody wants to get involved right now and help right now. Understand that we're building a system that is built to take on a marathon, not a sprint. And while we all want to volunteer right now, we really need to make sure that our processes and what we do, we're going to get a fire call now, our volunteer system and building it for a marathon as opposed to a sprint when we got a fire call, which really kind of represents for all of us that despite what's going on in the country, that life will go on. And the fire department, wherever you live, the ambulance, the sheriff's department, the police department, your key public utilities are there to serve you despite what's going on, and life has to go on, but life may not go on exactly the same for a little while. So again, back to our volunteers and our resources, again, building it for the marathon, not the sprint. I know everybody wants to be involved right now. They want to help right now. We have some people calling us and saying, how come you haven't called me to help? We've been up and running for about a day and a half or 2 days, and again, we have over 200 people registered in our system. But we need to now be able to utilize you and keep you safe and keep the public safe and not promote or prevent or promote the spread of this virus around the county. So we need to make sure our systems are in place, the way to train you, the way to make sure you're cleaning your hands right, and all of those different things, and have policies and procedures in place to be effective and to be safe. The bottom line is we have to be safe. We have to keep ourselves safe, and we have to keep the general public safe. For example, just something simple, but one of our key things that we talk to our volunteers about is we never cross the threshold. If we're going to deliver food to somebody's residence, we never cross the threshold. And we ask the homeowner to never cross the threshold back, right? We stay on our side, you stay on your side at least, and we never touch. We keep the door closed. We'll drop the food off on our side of the threshold. After we leave, you open the door, you pick up the food from across the threshold. Just that separation. But I know that everybody wants to help. We appreciate that. I know the other volunteer groups and organizations in the county are very appreciative of everybody stepping up and wanting to volunteer. But understand that we have to do this correctly. It is for the long haul. and we don't want to burn people out in the first week or two of whatever is coming. And nobody knows what's coming, I don't think. It seems like information changes every day. On behalf of our organization, the Door County Fire Chiefs, and the coalition that we have formed with other private and public groups around the county, we'd like to thank you. We would like to show our appreciation and extend our thanks to you for volunteering, for our private partners that have helped us get as far as we are. Our organization is amazing. The infrastructure that we have built, the technology that we have built, is very robust, and it needs to be robust. So again, thank you very much. We do have some specific needs that we're looking to fill. If anybody's out there, we could use some people with logistics and scheduling background if possible. Our logistics folks that are working on it now have extensive logistics background out of the military, 20 plus years. We've got great leadership in that role. We just need to start trying to fill that chair out in the org chart a little deeper. Some high-end tech help, if we could get it, would be great. We've got some really good people leading that effort and our online presence and things like that. But again, we want to build our organization 2 and 3 deep in all seats and all chairs with the org chart on the high end of this to keep it running smoothly in the event that, God forbid, one of us gets sick. We might just get the flu. We might twist an ankle and we can't fulfill our obligation to the group. So again, we're building the whole thing for a marathon, top to bottom, from the volunteer at the bottom to the incident command at top. This is built for the long haul, and we really need those resources. We ask you to be patient with us and the other volunteer groups in the county. Again, we all understand this is long-term commitment. So be patient. Thank you for what you're doing. Watch our Facebook posts and pages and our website. The Peninsula Pulse, thank you very much. They are great. They're hosting a lot of stuff for us and have really been key in getting this whole thing jump-started, and we very much appreciate that. So again, Friday afternoon, thank you so much. Be safe, wash your hands, enjoy the sunshine that we have today. Thank you very much.